Alright, what's up everyone? Darren here, and today we're going to be talking about another universal law. And you know what? I know sometimes it's like, what are these universal laws? How do they work? Are they even real? Well, let's just say, you know what? Let's take, for example, this marker. If I drop this marker right now, it's going to fall straight down. It's not going to decide to go this way or that way or go down and then make a U-turn and go back up. It's not going to do that, and that is in response to the law of gravity. And just like the law of gravity, all of these other universal laws are working all around us, and they govern our universe. Whether we acknowledge it or not, whether we believe it or not, they are always working. And today, we're going to be talking about the law of attraction. And you may have heard about this before, so I'm going to try to explain it in plain, simple terms. And first off, the law of attraction, there is a preceding law to the law of attraction. You may know this, and this is the law of vibration. The law of vibration is the preceding law, and you know what? A great mentor of mine always says that everything in this world, everything in the universe is energy. It just is. Everything is energy. You are energy. I'm energy. The chair you're sitting on is energy. The phone you're watching this on is energy. Everything is energy. And you know what? That means that everything is vibrating. Everything is vibrating. This marker, this whiteboard, everything is vibrating. This is vibrating so fast that we can't even see it. But if we do take a microscope and look deep down in those particles, we'll see that it's vibrating very fast. So fast that we can't even see it, and it looks like it's still. So I'm vibrating, you're vibrating. The difference is that this whiteboard, it can't decide and say that, you know what, today I'm going to be a chalkboard today. It's never going to say that. That's not going to happen. But guess what? You and I, we can decide that we want something. We can decide that we want to change and grow. So what determines our vibration? Well, there's a couple components that go into this. And the first one, you may know this one, is our thoughts. Our thoughts play a huge part in our vibration, and you know what? Is it enough to just think a thought and then have it come true? Is it enough? Because we know that we always want some things. We know that we want to grow. We know we want the car, the house, the money, the relationship. Do we always get it? No, we don't always get it. So it's not enough to just think the thought. There's another part to this equation. And what is that part of that equation? Well, that is our emotions. Our emotions play a huge part in our vibration. So our thoughts and our emotions determine our vibration and what we get, what we want, our results that we have. And whether we know it or not, the law of vibration is always working. And you know what? What is it doing? It's repelling things from our life, whether we know it or not, either positive or negative. And things are also coming into our life, whether we know it or not, and those are positive and negative. So why is it important to know this? Because our vibration does this. We need to know what vibrational frequency we are in, because we could be pushing away things that we might not want to leave, and we might be bringing things in our life that we might not actually want in our life. And this is the law of vibration. This is a rundown of how it works. I'm going to use a quick analogy to show us an example of how this actually works, how our emotions and our thoughts play into the law of vibration. So I'm going to reference a movie here, and this movie, you might know it. It is the Titanic. And if you know the Titanic movie, what did they get caught up on? What was it that did them in? It was an iceberg. They saw the iceberg. They knew it was there. They tried to avoid it, but guess what? It still bit them. And why is that? Because they didn't see this part of the iceberg. This part, the biggest part of the iceberg, was totally ignored. They did not see this part, and we can reference this to the mind. These are the thoughts that we see on the screen of our mind, on the surface of everyday life. This is our thinking mind, where our thoughts happen. And here, down here, we're gonna actually call this our our conscious mind. This is what we use on a day-to-day basis. And down here, subconscious. That's what it says. And this is where our habits come from. So we think the thought and we feel the emotion, and that makes our vibration. And you know what? Sometimes we don't pay attention to this, but this is why it's so important, because this takes up a huge part of our life, and this determines what we want. So we usually think, yes, I want the happiness. Yes, give me all the happiness. Give me the love. I want the love too, and prosperity. That's some of mine too. We want these things on the surface of our mind. Do we always get it? No, because it's not enough to think the thought. So what happens? Let's take for an example. We want that awesome relationship. We want a great relationship. We want love. We're sick and tired. We're going to have a deep, loving relationship that's exciting and worthwhile. So what happens? Let's just say we think the thought, we decide we want to change. Then what happens? We throw the thought down there. We think we want it, but guess what? What is down here? We have all of these deep thoughts that are down here, our beliefs, how we see the world. And guess what? We already have something down here that has a belief about this love that we think that we want. And this belief, it may not be helping us. So what happens is that we think the thought, we think we want it, we throw it down to our emotions, our subconscious mind, and it doesn't work. It's not a match. It's not going to work. And then boom, that throws off our vibrational frequency, and we are not in line with the thought that we're thinking. So the trick is to have both on the same page, and it can happen. We can change our beliefs. We can change our emotional mind to get the things that we want, to live the life that we want. And what does that look like? Our thoughts. So we want the relationships. We know that these have to be in line. So we're going to have our thoughts in line with our emotions. And that will create a new vibration for us. And in that new vibration, you will be in harmony with your thoughts and your emotions. And what does that equal? That equals a vibration that is in harmony with both of these. And you will get the things that you want. Why? Because from that vibration, you're going to go forward with actions that are in line with your thoughts and your emotions. And you will get the results that you are seeking, because you are in harmony with your thoughts and emotions, and your vibration will be determining that. So that is a quick rundown of the law of vibration. I hope it makes sense. Drop a comment, send me a message, let me know if you want to know more about this stuff, and thank you for watching. Take care and have a great day.